Hello, I'm Celester and I'm going to explain the part C of our lab. For this part, we choose the calorie control advisor scenario. To roughly explain our program is designed to calculate calories consumed over 7 days, and for each day, the user have to enter the numbers of meal eaten in a day and the amount of calorie for each meal. The program then calculates the total calories and tracks weekly statistics and gives user feedback at the end of the week. For keywords and defined from the scenario, we have calories, meals, food intake, and over or under calories. Loops use. We use a for loop to repeat the process for 7 days, and inside the for loop, we use another for loop to enter calorie for each meal. For condition use, we use if-else, so many if-else condition our code. For example, we use it to check if meals were skipped, and we use it for identifying how many healthy calorie days they have, and we also use it to find the highest and lowest calorie day, and we even use it to give a feedback on our weekly calories. Function. We use a function to improve program structure and reduce complexity in the main function. Function we use a get number input, which is basically accept only a numeric input. Another one is a daily calorie, which is calculating all the calories, total calories in a day. And the last one is calorie. It is to check whether the weekly calorie intakes are within in a healthy range or not.
Okay, thank you Celesta. My name is Salam and I'm going to discuss about the part D of our project, which is why did we choose the loop structure and why did we use a function here instead of writing the code in the main. We choose loop because in our program we need to repeat the same process for 7 days, meaning the user need to enter their calories for each day in the week. So using a loop makes the code clearer, more organized, and also easier to control. It also reduces errors because the loop automatically handles the start condition and also increment in one place. So why did we use function here instead of writing the code in main? We used function to separate tasks and avoid writing long messy code in the main. The function handles daily calorie collections while main controls the overall program flow. This makes the program easier to read, easier to debug, and also easier to improve later. If we need to change how daily calories are calculated or anything, we only need to update the function, not the whole program. So that's why we use function here instead writing a long and messy code in the main. So thank you. Now I'm going to pass the video to Wenshen.
Hello, my name is Lok Wen Xuan, and I am going to talk about my calorie tracker program and share my final reflection based on what I learned while working on it. One improvement I understand better after working with Pani is that how to use function to organize a problem. Instead of pulling all the code inside the main function, I learned to separate tasks into different functions. For example, I use a function to calculate daily calories for each day, which made the program easier to understand and reuse. One mistake I avoided or fixed today was incorrect input handling. At first, the program allowed user to type alphabet and cause input problem. For example, typing letter when entering calorie would break the calculation. So I fixed it by allowing only numeric input, enabling backspace to correct mistake. And last, the one thing I will do differently in my next program is I will plan my logic more carefully before coding. I will think about possible user error in advance. For example, I will plan how to handle cases where user enter too many meals or skip meals so the program can respond correctly from the start. That's all for my reflection. Thank you for watching my video and hearing my self-reflection.